Hello and good afternoon. I'm Erin Teresi. I'm here at Elk Grove High School with senior Samantha, and we're here to talk today about dual credit a little bit more in our Dual Credit Live series. So Samantha, why don't you introduce yourself?
So, like Erin said, my name is Samantha. I am a senior at Elk Grove High School. I am involved in cross country, track, nation, and also got introduced to the dual credit course by my sister, and which really motivated me to take these courses a lot. So this year I decided to take a bunch of courses this year that would really benefit me for my future.
Yeah, so you are actually in 4 dual credit courses this year, right? And you've taken some in the past. So you've done quite a bit of work already toward your college career, which is great. What did you know about dual credit outside of what your sister told you before you signed up for it? Did you know that it was a college course, or did you know, what were you thinking before you signed up?
So I know that towards the end of my junior year, actually, my teachers mentioned it, especially my math and my English teacher, pushing us and motivating us to take those courses because it really is beneficial, and you'll be paying less for school, and it will definitely teach you a lot along the way. So
right, and you're meeting the prerequisite for those courses, so you were already ready for college level coursework at the end of your junior year as a senior, which is awesome. So you took advantage of that. You said that they kind of mentioned the cost savings, right?
Yes.
So you're paying the $50 per course this year, but how much are you thinking you're going to save when you go to school?
I definitely think I'm going to be saving thousands, maybe hundreds, thousands of dollars versus like just paying it here only $50 per course, which is really not that bad.
Yeah, definitely. So I noticed that you are also taking an AP course this year, and so you're doubling up. You're taking an AP course and you're taking some dual credit courses. Can you tell us a little bit about that? Like, have you noticed any differences or?
Yeah, so the dual credit, I should say, definitely is kind of guides you and it teaches you stuff along the way. And versus like the AP course, I think like they give you just a bunch of like content that you have to learn to take the specific test, versus the dual credit one, they teach you about time management and how to advocate for yourself.
Right, because you're learning the concepts in dual credit and then immediately applying it to a test maybe or a paper. Like, you're learning things and then you're able to apply it to the course right away, and you're seeing that grade along the way, and that's truly what you're going to be earning on your college transcript, right? So that's a little different than learning along a whole year and then at the end of the year taking that test, right?
Yeah, and you definitely see like the college like curriculum and what their expectations are versus not coming in the next year when I graduate and being like still getting used to this routine. You already know what's going to happen and have everything planned out.
Right, so the rigor of the dual credit course is really preparing you, but both AP and dual credit fit for you, so you decided to do both, and it's definitely manageable for you, or?
Yes, was hard at first to manage, but definitely towards like the end of the year it was pretty easy to flex out my schedule since I am involved with extracurriculars, and like I not only like go to school and take these classes, but I also like volunteer and I have a job. But I mean, it's just managing how to prioritize what is important, like these classes and stuff.
So outside of it preparing you just for college as a whole, which it definitely seems like it has, and it's saving you money, which is awesome as well. How have the dual credit classes helped you clarify what your career pathway is?
Definitely the Education Academy program really did help me a lot. We not only get to work with other District 214 students, we meet at Rolling Meadows High School every Tuesdays and Thursdays, and those students also want to pursue a career in teaching as well. And also the class experience is huge, is what really helped me, because I know that basically you get to work with students and staff in District 59 is where I was working at. So it's at 4 rotations, and so far I've been to Salt Creek, Grove Junior High, John Jay Elementary, and now I'm back at Salt Creek.
Oh, wow.
So it's really helped me see which grade I want to teach in what course, and it's definitely you are the teacher there. So what I mean by that is like you're lesson planning, you're attending meetings, you're interacting with the staff, so it's like basically getting your name out there, and it's definitely helped me narrow down my options to now I want to go into bilingual elementary education, minor in special ed. So I did not, without like this experience, it's really helped me like wanting to do bilingual and special education.
So not only did you figure out you definitely want to be a teacher, but you also figure out what type of teacher you want to be.
Yes.
And then that's awesome. And then you got dual credit along the way with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's really great. Well, would you recommend dual credit for other students?
Definitely, I would. I would recommend it. My sister recommended it to me, and I think there's like a misconception that students have because it has that label of a college course, and it's not as intimidating as it sounds like. It's definitely something you can manage. Like, that's what they teach you along the way. You don't have to know everything right off the bat. And especially, I don't know, I really enjoy the class.
Right, because you're taking the college level course, but you also have your high school teachers who are teaching it to you, and they're giving you the help and support because they know you, right? So
yeah, and you have that support.
The added benefit.
Yeah, and the college expectations that you have, and you definitely, like I said, you learn how to advocate for yourself a lot.
Good. And then I guess my last question is, do you have any questions about dual credit? You've taken it for 2 years now. Is there anything out there that you're just not sure of?
Definitely, I'm a little confused about the transferring credits over, because I know it does count and goes in my college transcript just to transfer credits over, so it's confusing.
Right, because you've taken dual credit courses through a couple of our different partners, right?
Yes.
You've gotten some credit through National Louis and some credit through Eastern Illinois University,
Yes.
And then that's actually not where you're planning on going. So at the end of the year when you graduate, after you graduate, don't do it before, you'll reach out to the universities and you'll get some information from our office on how to do this, but you'll actually request your transcript from the universities be sent to whatever institution that you're attending.
Yes.
So once you do that, the institution that you're attending will review your transcripts, and if everything or anything is applicable, they'll apply it to your...
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. All right, well...
Okay.
I think we're all set, so thank you so much for your time today,
Thank you.
and we'll be back next week.